Nice is not necessarily said by someone nice, right? Something nice attributed to someone nice is not necessarily his statement. Being nice is one thing, and being a statement of his is another. For example,
Is he nice?
what? I'll give you an example.
Imam Sadiq, is his character nice?
Nice is not the word. He's
is it-
everything to us.
okay.
Yeah.
So then that's a good thing said by saying,
Even if it's a lie.
no, I'm saying,
No, the attribution is a lie.
you're mixing two things.
Yeah.
You're mixing the chain and
Yeah.
the muffin. I'm just saying the muffin.
Yeah.
If it's a good thing, right? And then we know Imam Sadiq is good because you said he's good.
Sure.
And you're like, you're seeing it in a book, which happens to be a Shia book. Now, I think it's a bit petty to be like, oh, the Nisbah,
No.
this and that.
Where do I get this attitude from? From the Prophet himself. The Prophet ﷺ told us, Man kadhiba.
Gave us examples of non-Muslims who were.
No. Wait. The Prophet said, Man kadhiba alayya muta'ammidan falyatabawwa maq'adahu min an-nar. The Prophet.
Applying the liar attribute to the.
Yeah, okay. There's another report from the Prophet that if anyone says something about me which I have not said, let him take his place in hellfire. So let's move the word kadhib. Okay. The Prophet said in another report, if anyone says something about me which I have not said, let him take his place in hellfire. The Prophet did not say it's a lie. Prophet said anything. If you attribute anything to the Prophet and he has not said,
Is that a sin according to the Sunni method?
huh? Yes, we accept it.
كتاب الله وعترتي.
Yes. Let's start with Kitabullah first.
Why you say كتاب الله
The
وسنة?
Kitabullah is first, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
So let's start with Kitabullah. And once we deal with Kitabullah, Itrati will become clear what Itrati means. Because the Prophet said, Inni tarikum fikum
Why
thaqalain.
do you explain it in your way? Why do you explain it like this?
I've had this discussion many times.
It's a rope. It's a rope. It's a rope from the sky to whom? To those people.
Yes.
عترتي.
Yes.
So if they can't be divine, and I will ask you about it. That's what Muhammad said.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you about the both. I'm waiting for you.
Wait. First,
So Ja'far al-Sadiq, he's from them. And those people, Maliki, he is a student, and he said Kitab
I got-
Allah wa Sunnati is not the truth.
I got the point.
So why
Now,
are you following it?
I am telling you how I'm following it.
Maliki said
I
the truth.
accept the hadith where the Prophet said, Inni tarikum fikum thaqalain, Kitabullah wa itrati. Okay, now wait.
تمسكتم بهما
Yes.
لا تضلوا بعد
Absolutely,
أبدا.
absolutely. Now let me,
Spiritual Imam.
no, before we get to that, let me explain this, let me answer this question. The Prophet said, I am leaving two heavy things behind for you. Word by word translation. Kitabullah wa itrati. The book of Allah and my family. Okay, no problem. Now, step by step. I am leaving two heavy things behind for you. This is clear? Number one thing is what?
كتاب الله.
Kitabullah. So before we get to itrati, we need to deal with Kitabullah first, right? Kitabullah tells us who itrati is.
Yes.
Kitabullah tells us who the itrati is, because the Prophet knows once these people take Kitabullah seriously, the itrati point will become very clear. So Kitabullah tells us who is the itra of the Prophet ﷺ. It tells us, it gives us the list of the people, okay? The family of the Prophet, who are they according to the Quran? Who are the family of the Prophet?
الكساء.
Okay. Wait. According to the Quran, I said. According to the Quran.
محمد فاطمة حسن حسين.
The Quran doesn't mention them.
I'll get you. You're going to say the wives.
Wait. I accept them. I accept the Ahlul Kisa, okay, as the Ahlul Bayt. I accept them. But the Quran doesn't mention them. The Quran mentions someone else. Who are they?
Listen.
Who are they?
Listen.
Let them say it. Let them say it.
Listen the word.
So, you see,
I get your point already.
you got my point. They get stuck on Kitabullah. Before we get to Itrati, they get stuck on Kitabullah.
don't.
Kitabullah is not in favor of the Shia beliefs.
No. Let me say to you. He didn't say to you, my family. He said to you, the base of my family. Ahl Bayti. He didn't say to you, my family.
Okay.
So who's Ahl Bayti under where? Under Al-Kisa. And he said it before Allah. He said, Allahumma ha'ula أهل بيتي أذهب عنهم الرجس. So Allah said إنما يريد الله ليذهب عنكم الرجس أهل البيت ويطهركم تطهيرا.
Okay.
Who's from
I got it.
صحابي
I got it.
or prophet
I got it.
طهرهم تطهيرا.
Can I now
Give me one of the, what طهرهم تطهيرا.
can I explain?
Before you answer,
Can I explain?
I get your point already.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
your answer. The wives are included.
I'll come to you. Let me
So
continue
you're
with this
gonna tell him
conversation.
the wives are included according to Quran.
No, I'm gonna say that all the things he mentioned,
I get it.
some of them cannot be supported from the Quran. I specifically said
I have no
in
problem
the
with it.
Quran, in the Quran, who is the family of the Prophet in the Quran? Before we get to the Hadith, he went to the Hadith, which I accept. In the Quran,
Who in the Quran?
the wives,
The wife.
the wives.
Where?
Although you would love to divorce them, but they cannot be divorced.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why
they cannot be divorced because you want to divorce them.
Why Salama,
Yeah.
the wife
Yeah.
of Muhammad, she said, I'm not.
You want to give talaq?
Why
You want to give
she-
talaq to all the wives of the Prophet?
Why?
You cannot.
Why?
Allah has given them the status they have.
You don't
You cannot
wanna hear
you
what
cannot
I'm saying.
divorce them.
You don't wanna
But
hear
let me
what
continue.
Muhammad said.
Let me continue. Let me continue.
Why she?
Abu Abdullah.
He not allowed her to.
Abu
go
Abdullah, I will talk to you.
Why he not allowed her? Why Aisha? She said we are not from the Ahlul Bayt. We didn't allow us under al-Kisa because there is a general and a special. General, yes, what you said, but the specialist is under al-Kisa. Okay, and okay, go ahead.
Was Aisha the mother of Ali bin Abi Talib?
Okay, Aisha did she stayed in the house when and Allah ordered her to stay and don't move? She moved. Why she ignored the ayah? Because it's not belong to her. Why you saying against what she said?
I want to say one hadith.
No, wait.
Why she?
I'll continue with him. Then you can come and then he can come. One by one. Okay? And this is a Q&A now, by the way, yeah? I'm not debating. This is a Q&A.
وقرنا في بيوتكن. Did she قرنا? Did she
Abu
stay in the house?
Abdullah, you want to come?
you
You want to
can't answer.
you want to come? You want to come? Wait. Are you finished with me? Are you finished with me, brother? Are you finished with me? Wait. Are you?
No, I'm not finished.
Okay, wait. Let me finish.
Sorry.
Wait, to be fair, I have to finish with him.
Please.
I'm not here with anyone.
Yeah, continue.
Nobody's my friend here. I'm on my own.
But the brothers are getting emotional. I don't blame them. No problem.
My own discussion.
Yeah.
So he said about the itrati, the kisa. I know what you're
This is a
saying about
different
the-
topic. It's a different
because
topic,
You
yeah.
already made the point that you're going to prove it from the Quran.
Yes,
Hadith,
absolutely.
And then you're going to say the wives because the next verse says the wives. I get that already.
Absolutely, it's clear.
But
Ahlul Bayt in the Quran is only used for wives.
I get it.
It's only used for wives. It's used 3 times in the Quran. Twice as Ahlul Bayt, and one is as Ahl, right? 3 times the term Ahl. Yeah. Yeah.
Different point.
Wait, not biyut. Come on. Each one of his wife has a house. He said in here, ببيت واحد.
Okay, so
وقرنا في بيوتكن.
I get your point.
So many houses.
We don't even have to make it that technical. Let's make it very simplistic, yeah? He raised that point. He's saying about the itrati, you're saying about the wives, yeah? And we were talking about the imama or spiritual leadership, Jafar Sadiq, the sheikhs, Jafar Sadiq being higher, right? And I'll just take his point further, right? Just to make it a bit more engaging, yeah? Do you believe we can have 2 leaders, yeah? 2 leaders, spiritual imama, and they both are deserving to be followed?
That's possible as
If
long
they
as
are
then
in conflict.
if they're Khalifa, no.
If they are in conflict.
There's only one leader.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then
No,
you have-
Khalifa. When I say
Ali is the
Khalifa,
Khalifa, but then you have on the other side Jamal.
okay.
So as a Muslim,
Now you're going into a completely different topic.
because I had to.
So you want to switch now? No problem. No problem.
If he wants to talk about it,
Listen. I'm here for another 3 hours. No problem.
We can talk.
No problem.
But then we have to
Any
go back.
topic, inshallah, any topic, no problem.
But we have.
But
I
let's
just carried
let's
this
switch.
point first,
Yeah, no problem. Jamal, you want to talk about Jamal?
No, let's.
Yeah.
Okay, let's.
Okay.
Okay, we can link it to the imama, or imama being spiritual, and that there's nothing wrong with you following. For example, if you was in that time, right? Do you?
Are you talking about spiritual amama or temporal amama?
So temporal being material, right?
Yeah, temporal mean power,
Okay.
army,
Yeah,
military.
I understand.
Okay,
I did philosophy, I completely understand.
yeah. So which one are you talking about? Spiritually, you can have 10 teachers at a time. Spiritually, Islamically speaking, you can have 50 teachers, 50 spiritual imams. You can go to one, learn from him. You can go to another, learn from him. Temporally,
Yeah.
politically, when it comes to Khilafah, only one Imam.
Okay, so Ali.
No, I know you are right, but believe me, Allah, you waste your time with people like that. Trust me.
Sorry? Waste time? No, there are people learning.
So who's the Imam?
There are
of
people
Prophet?
learning. Yeah.
So Ali, Jamal, temple imam. What do you believe about that? Because you're saying
I believe,
someone interrupted,
I,
the point is well,
I believe Ali bin Abi Talib radiallahu an, karramallahu wajh, alayhi salam, he was the leader, he was the right leader for those 4 years when he governed. Not only Jamal, I'm saying from the point he was given bay'ah in Medina after the killing of Uthman, Ali bin Abi Talib was the right Khalifa of the believers. Amirul Mu'mineen. Amirul Mu'mineen. And in Jamal he fought his mother.
or his mother.
Ummul Mu'mineen, his mother.
But you-
And he acknowledged this. She's because how do we know?
That is a
Wait,
bit
wait.
disingenuous
No,
now,
no, no,
because
no, no,
you
no.
said he fought his mother.
Yes.
Did his mother not fight?
Absolutely, both ways.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
But who's the leader?
Wait.
You already
Wait.
admitted that
By the
Ali
way,
being the Khalifa
Wait.
has a temple
The
and
Shia
a spiritual
brothers, the Shia brothers, they don't.
we just like-
The Shia brothers don't realize the history behind the Battle of Jamal. What they see is the. What they see is the. No. What they see is the outcome, the aftermath. How was it? You know, before the Battle of Jamal, first of all, Aisha radiallahu anha did not come to fight Ali. She did not come to fight Ali. This is clear from the sources. She did not come to fight a war against Ali bin Abi Talib. Number one. Number two, why did the battle take place if she did not come to fight? Because there were a bunch of munafiqeen inside the army, the killers of Uthman. Wait. They were inside the army of Ali bin Abi Talib, the Khawarij. Later on, same people fought Ali. The same people who were in the army of Ali bin Abi Talib radiallahu anh, they fought Ali later on. This is the context. Now listen, be patient. Listen to the context. You raised the question, be patient now. Okay? The context is that these people were inside the army of Ali bin Abi Talib. This was a large group of people, very powerful. This is why Ali bin Abi Talib could not, he could not reprimand them. He could not control them because they were very powerful. So that's why when Muawiyah,
The Munafiq were not on the other side. It was
no,
one side.
no. I'm talking about the Khawarij. They were
Khawarij were
munafiqeen.
not
They were
on both
munafiqeen. We believe they were
But
munafiqeen.
are you saying the Khawarij were only with Ali?
Yes.
Not with the other side?
No. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. Because the Battle of Nahrawan,
Okay.
the group, the camp that broke away from Ali's army, who were they? Who were they?
They later became Khawarij.
Yes.
Yeah, but you can't.
The entire
unless you
group.
have particular
Wait,
names,
wait.
You can't. It's
Let
the
me-
same thing.
Let me quickly give you the context.
We have an event. we
The
can't just-
entire group of people that broke away were the Khawarij, and they were from the Alis. They were from the camp of Ali, not from the camp of Aisha or Muawiyah. The people who fought Ali in the Battle of Nahrawan, they were part of Ali's army, and the reason they broke away because Ali, he was going to make a sulh. He was going to make tahakum with Muawiyah. Okay, he was going to have a peace treaty with Muawiyah. Okay, so that's why the Khawarij, they said, now this is something wrong, we don't agree with it. They are both kuffar, Ali and Muawiyah are both, a'udhu billah, they are both disbelievers. We break away from the camp and we're going to fight them. So that's why the Khawarij attacked Ali, they attacked Muawiyah, and they attacked Amr bin As. They tried to kill 3 of them. And Ali got killed.
We're just going on and on and on.
No, but you raised this question.
I understand the
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
I understand the point.
What you going to gain from that? Ali is dead, gone, finished. He will be.
But there are still people believing in these things.
Talking about
Okay,
that's a
so
completely different thing.
so now let me quickly finish.
There's no coming back.
Let me quickly finish.
What about Rasulullah?
I'm coming.
What about
I have one mouth and one brain, so I can only deal with one question at a time. Okay. Okay. So
Muhammad accept that, accept from her.
you raised a question about the Battle of Jamal.
Why you forget this?
You know what's happening? I think
Kilab al-Hawam.
what's happening. I want to say something else.
Hadith Kilab
But I'm
al-Hawam.
being.
I can only talk to one person. Let me say. You raised a question about the Battle of Jamal. Can I answer?
Before you answer, I'm
Yeah.
going to say something.
Yeah.
Yeah? I wanna
Because
say-
people want to learn. Wallahi, people out there, Shias and Sunnis have no idea about these things. They don't know. So you are helping us. and helping yourself by educating people.
You have different story.
Yeah, no problem. But Sheikh, there are people out there who are watching in the thousands, they want to learn. They want to learn.
Have you asked
Yeah.
Will they fight with Ali? They was kafir.
This isn't.
No problem.
I have only one mouth and one ear.
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah. No, Sheikh,
But he's
don't worry.
already assuming-
Be patient.
He's already assuming
Go on.
that I have a different
Go on.
story.
So you don't want me to answer Al Jamal? Yeah.
Let's make
No,
this.
because when you raise a question, be prepared for the answer. That's all I'm requesting that.
I
Yeah.
think what's happening right now,
Yeah.
it's a bit more like, I think we're sparring.
Too many people are getting involved.
What's happening right now, we're making it into a mini sparring.
No.
I just want to engage with you.
Sure.
And my narrative's being pushed from the backside, from here, from there. I'm not being.
So let's continue with our
I
conversation.
think people have been feeding into hype. Let's make it calm down, yeah? Let's make it
Sure.
just honest. Yeah?
Let's continue with the conversation here.
The
Inshallah.
point is this. The brother raised a different thing. I was talking about Imama. Let's make it very simple. Ali was the Khalifa. You're saying the Khawarij were on his side. Apparently they pushed him to fight with Aisha, Talha, Zubayr, all these people.
You did not let me finish.
You can finish.
You see, that's why you have to let me finish so that you understand. You asked me about Jamal. Ali is the Imam. Why is Aisha fighting him? And I already clarified. Sure.
My original point.
Yeah, I am now.
My original point was.
Let me explain very quickly.
In that moment, if you was there,
do you,
just this one.
brother, be patient and listen to me. I'm trying to explain the dynamics of that situation. Ali was not only dealing with one entity; he was dealing with multiple entities at one point.
Egyptians, all these people, different people.
So Ali and Aisha, the camps, negotiators went, and they both agreed that we will join hands. There will be sulh. Okay? Aisha's party, people who came with Aisha radiallahu anha, and people from Ali's party, they met and they agreed that there will be no conflict. We will resolve these issues sitting down and talking. Agreed. Now the group of Khawarij who were in the army of Ali bin Abi Talib radiallahu anh, people who were actually responsible for killing Uthman, and this is why Aisha radiallahu anha had come this far to brother, please let me finish, and you will know the full story, and then you can question me afterwards. Yeah. So once they agreed, at night, these Khawarij, they realized that if they join hands, who is going to be the next target? These Khawarij who killed Uthman, they will be punished. So they did not allow that. They couldn't afford that. So what they did, they shot arrows at the army of Aisha. They shot arrows at the army of Aisha. Now, the people in the army of Aisha radiallahu anha, they thought that they have been attacked, they have been betrayed, they have been attacked, and now they need to defend. So they started shooting arrows. And then the battle took place, the Battle of Jamal. It took place, and what happened? I'm finishing now. The aftermath was, cut the long story short, Ali bin Abi Talib was walking through the battlefield, and this is narrated in our books, in Musannaf of Ibn Abi Shayba. Hassan, his son, was walking next to him, looking at the dead bodies, and Ali was crying, radiallahu anh, because he was so disturbed by seeing the companions and the people he knew personally who had died as a result of this battle. So Ali was put in a very difficult situation by these Khawarij. Wait, now. Then some people from Ali's army, the same Khawarij, they came, you know what they said to Ali? The same Khawarij, that we have killed them, their blood is halal, how about their belongings and their lives? So Ali said to them, he shut them up straight away. And this response of Ali is basically a blow to 12-verse Shiaism. How? Let me explain. Please be patient with me. Yes, please be. You are. Yes, you do. But yeah. So Ali radiallahu anh, he said, those of you who want the booty of war from the Battle of Jamal, which one of you would like to take his mother? And they knew exactly who he's talking about. Who was he talking about as a booty of war? Aisha, the wife of the Prophet. So Ali radiallahu anh, he refused to give them what they wanted, and they went quiet because they knew what Ali was saying. None of them believed Aisha was a kafira. None of them believed Aisha was not their mother. They all went quiet after what Ali said. Ali respectfully took Aisha radiallahu anha and he sent her back to Medina. Okay, so this is the context.
After what?
Now you can speak.
After
Yeah.
how many people dead? And what happened to the camel? Why they call it camel of war? Because Ali killed the camel.
Abu Abdullah, I will speak to you. Let me finish with this
And what
brother.
Muhammad said to Aisha when he
You don't have to finish. You can just
come
talk.
on.
Yes.
You are jumping. You
Yeah,
showing
but
the wrong-
now where are we going with this? Because you're going to keep raising questions. You're not going to have the patience to listen to the answers, and then we're going to.
You
Yeah.
haven't even let me talk.
Yeah, because it took me 10 minutes to finish something I could finish in 2 minutes.
But I'm not
Yeah.
even.
He
you don't
fired
even
them
have.
and he put them in the prison.
You don't even have to talk about that.
Because they
Sheikh, let me-
inherited Aisha.
We started off this discussion was about imama, spiritual imama,
Yes.
temporal imama, this
Yes.
and that.
Yes.
You didn't even have to go in the detail, brother. You don't have to worry. If you, unless you don't believe, you have to have a. I understand because your character is not nice and you don't have a leader, and I can see that.
Why are you engaging? Talk to
Because
me.
he's telling me.
Talk to me. No problem.
For me, if someone comes to me and me being,
I'm not. I mean, they were screaming at me. I'm not engaging with them because I'm giving respect to you because you are the first person who spoke with me. That brother is waiting. He was waiting. He's gone now.
they can
No
take-
problem. Yeah.
they can make it
So
whatever they
don't
want.
engage. No problem.
I don't even consider anyone
Yeah.
around me. I'm just talking to you, bro.
Let's continue. Yeah.
So we started talking about spiritual imama, then we included the temporal imama in there, everything, and then Jamal was raised. With those two conditions in mind, we don't even have to talk about what happened in Jamal, how it started, the Khawarij. And by the way, I find it illogical because you're saying the Khalifa of the time, he was supporting the Khawarij.
No, he wasn't supporting
But
them.
you're saying he was
I
they
did
were
not
in
say.
the army, so he did not see. It's like me saying there's five.
You're
ISIS
denying
people
history.
here.
You're denying history now.
Sheikh,
History, no one has
I'm
ever
talking about
challenged.
logic. I'm talking about logic.
Do you know the battle of?
I don't care about history.
Wait,
I
wait,
don't-
brother,
I don't
brother.
care.
Let me help you understand. Are you aware of the battle of Nahrawan?
I'm aware of it. Yes.
Who fought Ali?
Khawarij and Ali.
Where did they come from?
They came from. You can't claim they came.
Did
from
they
Ali's
came?
camp.
Did they pop into existence from
Because
Earth?
this is what you're saying, you-
Okay.
you're
Where
saying
did
they
the
killed
Khawarij?
Ali's camp.
Wait.
That's
Where?
illogical.
Where did the Khawarij? Okay. Where did the Khawarij come from? Okay.
I just want to say one hadith and one hadith only. And one hadith only. In Majma'
No.
al-Zawaid-
Wait. What's the point we're discussing? And it's not a statement point. You need to tell me what point are we discussing, and what's your question?
No, I just want to say one hadith.
No. Okay. Well, what's the topic of the hadith?
The sects in Islam.
Why is that relevant to our discussion? We were not having that discussion.
Well, you don't want to
And you just no. I don't want to talk about any random thing. Or if you have questions,
topic.
no. We can do Q&A because I've spoken with you, and I believe I will be wasting my time debating you. So it can be a Q&A. You can ask me questions. I'll
I'll ask you
answer.
a question.
Okay, ask me a question.
What's the majority sect of Islam right now?
Ahl Sunnati wal Jama'ah.
Al-Sunnah wal Jama'ah. Okay, let's see.
Okay, that's a question now,
Yeah,
right?
now-
I've
now-
answered.
now
Next
ask your
question.
hadith. Now ask
Next.
your
No,
hadith.
wait.
Okay,
Next
what do you
question.
think about this hadith? What do you
Okay.
think about this hadith?
Yeah,
It
that's a
says
question.
In Majma' al-Zawaid, volume 1, page 243, it says, I'll read it in Arabic, then I'll translate
Is it
to English.
authentic, this hadith?
It's authentic, yes.
Who authenticated it?
It
Give me the
says,
reference.
رجال ورجال الصحيح
Who?
رواه الطبراني في الكبير والبزار.
Okay. Who said Rijal are Sahih? Who said?
The narrator,
Which narrator?
الحافظ نور
We need an authority who says Rijal are Sahih.
الهيثمي.
Okay.
Okay, let me read
Wait,
out.
no. Wait. Which
He
Haythami?
doesn't need to read it.
Wait, brother. Before you say something, I need to know if it's true.
الحافظ نور الدين علي بن أبي بكر بن سليمان الهيثمي المصري.
He said it's Sahih.
Yes, he says رجال.
But is he one of the authorities in Hadith? Can you give me an authority who said this Hadith is Sahih, and then we'll talk about it. Otherwise, don't mention it and talk about something else. Next question.
We don't believe in Haythami.
Look. I said, give me an authority on hadith. You know Albani? What did Albani say about this hadith? Tell me.
I haven't looked at Albani.
Okay, look and come back to me.
This is Haythami.
Look and come back to me. Look and come back to me.
Read the
If
hadith.
no. You can read all of Sahih al-Bukhari. You can read all of Sahih Muslim. You can read anything Sahih, no problem. Anything you want to throw at me to score points, I'm not going to let you do
I'll
that.
say it and everyone can look.
No. As I said, this is not a statement point. What you need to do, if you have any more, you have any more questions?
The views can see the sahih or not.
No.
Let me read it.
Do you have any more? Wait. I'm not going to let you do that. Do you have any more questions?
If you're saying the hadith
Let's
is
move
not
on to another question.
If you're saying the hadith might not be
Wait.
sahih, Let me speak.
I am not going to let you quote anything without qualifying it.
I did qualify.
If you have questions, ask questions
This
and we can
scholar,
continue.
Haythami, you don't believe in
Wait,
Haythami.
brother.
He's a
Wait.
Sunni scholar.
Do you have a question? Do you have another?
Yeah, I asked you a question.
Okay.
What do you think about this hadith? I'm about to read the hadith.
If it's not authentic, you know
If
what
it's
I think
not-
about it. If it's not authentic,
Okay, I'll just read it out anyway, and I'll just see what you say about it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll read it in Arabic and I'll translate.
If it's not authentic,
If
then
it's not authentic, reject it. No problem.
Okay.
قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وتفترق أمتي على بضع وسبعين فرقة. My religion will split into around 70 sects.
Not my religion.
أمتي, my ummah.
Yeah.
my ummah.
Not my religion. So
Yeah.
you translate correctly, please. Yeah.
أعظمها,
Yeah.
most of it,
Yeah.
فتنة على أمتي. Most
Yeah.
of it is a fitna over the ummah. And he said
Okay. Okay.
Sunnah wal Jama'ah is
Okay.
the majority.
Okay.
So Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah is the fitna over the ummah.
Okay.
According to this hadith.
Okay. Good. No problem.
Yeah.
Now authenticate it. Until
the view
wait.
is consistent. The view is
Until you bring. Until you bring.
Let me respond.
Until you bring an authority who authenticated it, I'm not discussing this hadith.
Okay.
Once you bring an authority, someone who said that this is an authentic report from the Prophet, then we will have a conversation about it. Until then,
Yeah.
next question.
Give me 30 seconds to respond.
Next
to that.
question.
I'll
No.
respond to that.
You're,
respond to that.
no. You're responding is a debate,
Yeah, I'll give
and
a
I'm not
scholar. I'll
debating.
give a scholar.
Next
I'll
question.
give a scholar. الهيثمي المصري رواه الطبراني والبزار. The viewers can see if this.
Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Do you know what that means? Al-Haythami is saying that this report has been narrated by Tabarani and Al-Bazzar. Do you know what that? Brother, again you're gonna waste my brain cells and my time.
No, you're wasting
I don't want to
mine.
waste any of them.
Every viewer can search up this hadith and they can see that it's
wait.
true. It's authentic.
Haythami is saying this has been narrated by
And
Tabarani.
he says رجاله رجال الصحيح. The men of the narrators
Okay.
are authentic.
Who is saying that?
الهيثمي.
Okay, who's Haythami? Okay,
He's a
who's
scholar.
okay.
Everyone says it's hadith.
Okay,
Jamal
who's
is alright.
Haythami? What do you know about Haythami? What do you know
He's
about
a scholar.
Haythami?
He's one of your scholars.
Okay. My scholar.
He's one of the scholars.
Okay.
The classical
Do you know our authorities of hadith? People
Yeah.
we accept as
Yeah, Bukhari, Muslim.
No,
Ahmad ibn
yeah,
Hanbal.
Bukhari Muslim is not questioned. When you bring some hadith, when you bring these things from all over the place, like I've had discussions with you, you're bringing from Mustadrak, you're bringing from Al-Bazzar, At-Tibrani, and you're bringing from all these side sources. Wait.
Majma' al-Zawad, volume 1, page 250. Everyone search up, you'll find out it's sahih. It's
Okay,
sahih.
okay.
No one can reject
Next
it.
question.
I'm done.
Thank you.
Everyone can
Assalamu
search
alaikum.
up. All your
Assalamu
viewers
alaikum.
search this up, it's sahih.
Okay.
It's sahih.
Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum warahmatullah. So the point is, conclusion of this exercise is that a lot of our Shia friends, they don't understand that their teachings that attribute to Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq and Imam Muhammad al-Baqir are not even theirs, right? They are following things in the name of these Imams without checking who is actually narrating these things. They wholeheartedly believe these things without checking. Just like the Christians have come to believe a certain view of Jesus. Jesus was God incarnate, God in flesh. Jesus was crucified. He was put on the cross for the sins of humanity, to bring salvation to humanity. This view of Christians, they have come to believe in it, and when they are challenged on these views based upon the untrustworthiness of the gospel records, they tell us, we just believe it. This is faith. We just believe it. Even though we cannot support the gospel records, they're not trustworthy, they have been altered, they have been corrupted, and the authors are anonymous. Matthew, Luke, and Mark are unknown characters. We still believe it. We still have faith in it. We insist in, and for 2,000 years, Christians have believed in this version of Jesus Christ. God in flesh, a human being, walking on earth, urinating, defecating, eating, as a baby being washed by his mother, as a 7 days old child circumcised. Can you imagine God being circumcised? Can you imagine God being circumcised and crying? Every child who's circumcised cries, right? So that means God does not approve of that circumcision because the God is crying. Okay? Anyone who thinks for a second will understand that this is not something that makes sense. And this is because people have believed in untrustworthy sources. Likewise, our Shia friends around the world, they have come to believe in things without looking more carefully into the sources. Who is bringing this information about Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq and Imam Muhammad al-Baqir? And why are they attributing this information to them? Did they actually say it? And some of these people are unknown in the chains. Okay, some of the reports attributed to these Imams, when you go to the chain, it says, Qala Rajulun, Qala Rajulun. A man said. Okay, who is that man? Who is that man? If you don't know the man, how do you know this information is true or correct? So all these things are very important. So we ask our Shia brothers and sisters and friends around the world, brothers and sisters in humanity, I want to add that important caveat because we don't follow the same view on Islam, right? I ask them, next time you tell us that we follow the Ahlul Bayt, you need to qualify it. You need to prove to us that you are actually following the Ahlul Bayt. If you cannot prove to us the teachings you attribute to the Ahlul Bayt are theirs, then don't tell us that you are following the Ahlul Bayt. You are not following the Ahlul Bayt. You are following a bunch of Iraqi Kufan liars. People who betrayed the Ahlul Bayt. Who killed Imam Hussein? The people of Kufa. Who betrayed Imam Hassan? Who did not support him? The people of Kufa. Who did Imam Ali bin Abi Talib radiallahu anh on the member? Who did he not curse? Ali did not curse, but he complained about these people of Iraq who were giving him trouble. Some of them ended up fighting him in the battle of Nahrawan. These Khawarij, a lot of them, they were actually from Iraq. So either they were Khawarij or later on they became known as the Shia of Ali bin Abi Talib. But all of them, the people of Kufa in particular, they betrayed. Yes, come.
Sorry, I just want to add one thing.
Yeah.
The one which he killed,
Yeah.
Ali ibn Abi Talib, radiallahu anhu wa arḍah.
Ibn Muljam.
Abdurrahman ibn Muljam.
Yeah.
He is Shia. Proved by the book of the Shia.
Okay.
The one which he killed Hussein,
Yeah.
Shimr ibn Jawshan, he is Shia as well. So what the proof about Shia killing Ahlul Bayt and they talking about...
Look, even if the individuals were not Shia, even let's say Ibn Muljam was not Shia, and Shimr was not, let's say, but the establishment around Ali bin Abi Talib was Shia. And the people who came to fight Hussein in the Battle of Karbala, 5,000 of them, who were they? The Syrians were only few. You could count them on your one hand.
So
the Syrians.
There was a Shia at that time.
Yes.
So sometimes you said where is the Shia came from, and now you say Shia in that time of Ali.
They were
so that means there's a Shia. And
I'm answering. They were Shia to Ali. They were wait, I'm answering.
Yeah.
They were Shia to Ali and they were Shia to Muawiyah.
Yes.
They were Shia on both sides. Okay, and Shia